Okay, so now this video is over inequalities. I want to remind you that when y is greater than, it is a dotted line and you will shade above. When y is greater than or equal to, it's a solid line, you still shade above. Y is less than, dotted line, shade below. Y is less than or equal to, solid line, shade below. The other thing I want to remind you is that when you have x, okay, so if x is less than or less than equal to, whatever line that you have is going to be vertical, okay, whether it's dotted or solid, and then you'll shade to the left, okay? And then if x is greater than or greater than equal to, doesn't matter the line, your shade to the right. If, let's see, there we go. Okay, I think I got it all. This one here, we have to graph this and decide if that is a solution. So just like in the previous section, this is 0, 3. This slope right here means that I'm going to go down 1 and I'm going to go over 3. This is 0, negative 10. This slope right here, I'm going to put it over a 1. It's positive, so I'm going up 5 and over 1. All right, let's go ahead and do that. So 0, 3 is right here. Then I go down 1 and over 3, down 1 over 3, down 1 over 3. This right here is a dotted line, and I'm going to shade above. So I'm going to get my line ready. Okay, so a dotted line, shading above. The next one was 0, negative 10. I believe that's down here. Double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 0, negative 10, we're going to go up 5 and over 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, over 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, over 1. This is a solid line. Okay, so a solid line. And then this one, I have to shade above as well. Now this one, if you were to like hike up this little mountain, okay, so here's like my little person and they're hiking. This is the uphill piece. So we would shade above and this would be below. So we need to know if 5, negative 10 is a solution. And the answer is no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, negative 10 is right here. So the answer is no, it is not a solution. Then I'm going to come over here to this one. I'm basically going to do the same thing. This is going to start at 0, negative 1. My slope is 5. So I'm going to be going up 5 and I'm going to be going over 1. Here, I'm going to start at 0, 2. My slope is a negative 1/4. So I'm going down 1 and over 4. Let's do one line at a time. Here is 0, negative 1. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over 1. This is going to be a dotted line, and I'm going to shade below. So I'm going to line up my ruler. Okay, so I have a dotted line, and I'm going to shade below that line. All right, so the next one is 0, 2. Okay, we're going to put that there. We're going to go down 1 and over 4. 2, 3, 4. Down 1 and over 1, 2, 3, 4. And this one's going to be a solid line, and we're going to shade above. Okay, so there's our solid line. And I'm going to shade above. Okay. The solution area is this double shaded area. Just like over here, this double shaded area over here is the solution area plus anything on that solid line. So this double area and anything on that line. So -5, -7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then -7. Right there, the answer again is no. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. We're just going to graph the system. So this is x is greater than 3. Remember, that's a vertical line. Greater than would be in this direction. So I am going to go to 1, 2, 3. It is a dotted line. So okay. And then I'm going to shade greater than 3 is on this side. Okay, so that's that one. This one here, I have to rearrange it. It has to be in slope-intercept form. This y is negative. In fact, let me do it down here. So 2x minus y is less than or equal to 7. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to subtract my 2x. And I get negative y is less than or equal to, I'm going to put the negative 2x in front, and then plus 7. I'm going to divide by -1 under all of these. So y, and this time, because this is negative, I have to flip my sign. And then this would be a 2x, and that would be a -7. Now let me show you another way you could have thought about that. 2x minus y is less than or equal to 7. I can take this y and I can add it to this side over here. So I get 2x is less than or equal to 7 plus y. Then I can subtract 7. So I get 2x minus 7 is less than or equal to y. The y is on the greater part, right? It's just like over here. And the 2x minus 7 is on the less than side. Okay, so notice that it's the same thing no matter how I solve it. So now I'm going to go 0, -7. My slope is a 2 over 1, so that's up 2 and over 1. So 10, 8, 9. So -7 is there. And then I'm going to go up 2 over 1, up 2 over 1, up 2 over 1. This is a solid line. I'm going to make my solid line. Okay, and we're going to be shading above. So that is all of this. Let me reinforce this part here. So my solution area is all of this area right here that's double shaded and anything on the pink line here, just that section of the pink line. Finally, we have this one. We have x is less than or equal to -2. Well, here's -2. It's a vertical line. It's solid. So I'm going to graph it and then shade below -2. Everything to the left is below -2. And then I'm going to rearrange this one again. 3x minus y is greater than or equal to 5 minus 3x minus 3x. Negative y is greater than or equal to -3x plus 5. Then I will divide by a -1 again, like I did on the other one. So y, I'm going to flip my sign around because I'm dividing by a negative. So I get a positive 3x and a -5. So I'm starting at 0, -5. My slope is 3. So there's up 3 and over 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, negative 5 is here. And then I'm going to go up 3 and over 1, up 3 and over 1, up 3 and over 1. This is a solid line as well. Okay, and we are going to shade below. Okay, so it's not until way down here before we would find a solution area, like way down there. Okay, let's do these three here, and then we'll move on to a new video. We're going to write the system of inequalities for the graphs below. All right, so this is going to be 1, and this is going to be 2. This will be 1, and this will be 2. This will be 1, and this will be 2. And what I mean by that is, where am I going to put my equations? This line right here, the y-intercept is at 0, 3. The line is going downhill, okay? It's going down 1 over 1, down 1 over 1, down 1 over 1, down 1 over 1. So my slope is a negative 1. And I'm shading above. You can see that right there. So y is greater than or equal to, the line is solid. So y is greater than or equal to, then I'm going to have a negative 1x. You don't have to write the 1, but you do have to write the negative, and then plus 3. Number 2, this line here, it is a dotted line, and we're shading below. You can see that right here. This is the y-intercept. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 0, negative 6. And my slope is, it looks like 1, 2, 3 over 2. 1, 2, 3 over 2. 1, 2, 3 over 2. Okay. So then we would have y is less than, okay, y is less than, and then our slope is positive, so we got a 3 over 2 x minus 6. Okay, we're going to do the same thing over here. Equation 1, or line 1, has a y-intercept of 0, 0. And this slope, let's see, that's a point, that's a point, that's a point. So it's down 1 over 2, down 1 over 2, down 1 over 2. So the slope is a negative 1 over a 2. It's a solid line. So y is, oh, by the way, we are shading above. Okay, so greater than or equal to, negative 1/2 is my slope. Put my x, and it goes through the origin. I do not need to write plus 0. This line here, this is a y-intercept of 0, 3. Okay, and let's see, up 1, up 1. Okay, so this has a slope of positive 1. I can see that this line, I'm shading below. So y is less than or equal to a positive 1 slope, but it goes through positive 3 for the y-intercept. Okay, and then finally, the last one here. All right, so this one, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 0, 4, and it's positive slope, and it looks like this one is going to shade above. It's a solid line. So that means that y is greater than or equal to, and then my slope is, it looks like up 2 over 1. So it's a positive 2x plus 4. This line here, we're also shading above. The y-intercept is a negative 2. And then the slope, Looks like it's not quite up 1 over 1. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So y is greater than or equal to up 4 over 5. In fact, we can check that one. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I double checked it. And then minus 2. All right, that is the end of our inequalities. I will post this video and we will move on to the next video for this section.